Well, good morning, everybody, or well, afternoon, or well, depends on really where you're at. But how y'all been? This is Siege, and this is my first stream back in quite some time. So today I just kind of wanted to do kind of a brief overview of things while we were farming for some of those sweet, sweet Acolyte mods. You know what I'm talking about. So right now, just so you know, Angst has been killed. Luckily enough, I got everything I needed from that guy. We got 3 left. We're going to head into violence here in just 1 second. But first, just wanted to kind of go over a few things. As I said, happy holidays, everybody. You can see I have the ship decked out in my holiday gear. I'm using Santa Frost, because actually I still feel he's probably the most versatile frame, at least for me. That's my personal opinion. But to give you a quick view at the loadout here, as I said, we're going Frost Prime. We're going to be using my favorite, the Ferox. And then we're also going to have the Axtiletto Prime, which I'll probably be using more than anything else. Our old Galatine carrier for those extra bullets, because I'm going to need them. And actually the main reason why I use the Ferox, I think, more than anything else, is because I like the sweeper. Seems to work really well. So that's where we're headed to.
Operator, your chosen Warframe suits you. Ha ha.
Hey, thanks, Ordis. So let's head into violence right now. Hopefully he's still up. We're just using some public matchmaking. See how things go. As I mentioned right here on the chat, my RNG luck hasn't been fantastic. Hasn't been terrible, mind you. I got all the mods from Angst. I got everything I needed from him. Okay, so the 4 mods that he drops, we picked up. Also, I got all 4 mods from Malice. Just so you know, it's not like I've been... This is the first day, or yesterday was the first day that I actually started farming. I've been farming these guys since they arrived. And, whew, it is quite the grind. It's quite the grind. So, I'm sure people will just start up when we get in there. It's not going to be a big deal. Hopefully the stream's working out pretty well. Just so everybody knows, this is the first time I've actually streamed, and I'd say... Ooh, 6 months? 7 months? It's really tough to say exactly. But at the end of the day, I feel like as long as I can get a pretty good schedule going, I'd actually like to start doing this maybe on the weekends, maybe a Friday, Saturday stream, just to kind of coincide with everything else that I have going on at the moment. For the people that are watching, I have 2 videos in the process right now. I'm just trying to make sure they're as good as I want them to be, so hopefully they'll be out the next couple days. Should help out players that may have come over from Destiny to start playing some Warframe. We'll see in a couple days or so, but that'll be very beneficial, I think, to people. So here we go with my little... lock my skills out there. Whoa, no. Wow, that was fast. Okay. So, one of the nice things about, especially the defenses with the Acolytes, is they seem to pop out like almost immediately. So you never have to wait. Whereas like on some of the survivals and other ones I've seen so far, I've actually gotten through the whole mission and then some, and we were just basically searching around the map for this person. So it was kind of an odd thing, to be honest with you. I wasn't prepared for the wait on some of the days, or some of the Acolytes here, or through the missions, if nothing else. It just seemed to me like certain missions, they would just start right up and we'd be ready to go, and then you could just focus on the mission and be done with it. And then other ones, well, not so much. But the important thing is that we can just get this grind going here. I do believe from this particular one, I am stream looking right now? Seems like everything's good. Again, like I said before, this is the first stream I've done in quite some time, so I had to update all my settings, get everything back in order again. This YouTube thing, man. Woo! I remember before I left YouTube the last time, it was... There's a lot of different things going on there. It was a lot to take into consideration, and not everything always worked out the way I wanted it to, but over time I got to learn a little bit about what I was doing, and in the process I think it kind of started working better towards the end. Again, I'm not really sure how the stream is coming through right now. I'm actually not even paying attention to the chat, unfortunately, at the moment. So, if you are watching and you want to give me a yay or nay on the quality of the stream, please let me know. You know, little public service. You're helping everybody out, right? Not just me. Not just me. Get them out of the way. So what I want to do coming up here in the future is start to work on some videos that highlight every one of the Warframes that I feel are like really, really either important to the game or ones that I think that like people can get away with. You know, when I first started playing Warframe, one of the main things that I kind of got into, and I think a lot of it was just because of the people that I started playing Warframe with, was collecting the frames. You know, although I can definitely say that my two main frames, I guess, would be Frost and Saren. I tend to jump around with all the ones I have, and I just recently completed the collection. So I don't have all the primes and all the regular frames, but what I do have is every single frame either in regular form or prime form. And so now what I've been trying to do is just go through, playing with each one, and seeing exactly what they can do and what they can't do. And oh my goodness. Okay, so I think this is violence, right? On violence, I think I've gotten sharpened bullets every time. I probably have maybe 6, 7. Let's go check real quick. Well, let's just go and make sure. Yeah, okay, so we can take a... I think it's pretty important. So as I mentioned before, might as well get out of this party. Everybody already left. Okay. So as I mentioned before, out of the mods that we did get so far from, what's his name? From Angst, we got body count. I believe spring-loaded chamber comes from Angst. Repeater clip, and then finally pressurized magazine. So we did get everything there. Now the next one is Malice, and I think he has guided ordnance, narrow barrel. What else?
Ordis is angry. I may require maintenance after.
Ooh. No, I think that's from the third one. I think targeting subsystem. And there's another one too. I'm sure you guys probably know it already, but is it focus defense? And that's one of them too. Wish there was a way to actually like sort them by where they come from. That would be a neat sort, you know, just to be able to see where all these mods are coming from. But as you can see here, I did get bladed rounds. That's not bad. But and I've gotten 18 hydraulic crosshairs, so that's been great. And said we have eight sharpened bullets. So we're definitely getting the mods. The issue that I'm seeing right now, oh my goodness. I am on Xbox right now, and I do need Argon Scope, like big time. And I gotta tell you, I am so tired of getting, I think, what is it, Sharpened Bullets is the one that Argon Scope comes from, or is it the other? I'm starting to lose my mind. Have that one person. I think, James, I think everybody has that person in their life. I'm hoping I'm hoping not to be that person for you, I think, at the end of the day. But let's go up and continue on and look for these dudes here who are going to pretty much, you know, cause me all kinds of grief in the end, because I'm sure I'm not going to get what I want. Thank you very much, Canna. I appreciate that. Sharpened Bullets is great. I'm not saying that Sharpened Bullets is bad. What I'm saying is I have 8 of them. And I just don't want any more. I just don't feel the need to have any more Sharpened Bullets in my arsenal. But as you guys can see, like I said, it's I've been playing for roughly about 6 months now, and we've gotten quite a few nice mods over the process. If you want to have a look there at all the terrible Riven mods I have, I don't have a bunch of good Riven mods. My Aximati is probably the best. The one I use for the Ferox is pretty good as well. But past that, Flux Rifle. This was the last one I got. The Detron. The Detron. I don't want this weapon. I don't want it. I don't want many of these weapons. So,
Is your mod collection
hopefully at
included?
some point down the road,
I am not.
I'm going to get a Riven mod. Oh, wow. They're just kind of hanging out here. So what we're going to do in the process, to just get some gameplay going, I'm going to crack a relic, because I need to do that. Let's make it fast. Nice and easy. Corpus Spy? Sure, but I don't want to use, we definitely don't want to use, James, I've actually been in that spot before. I don't currently live in an area anymore. So, hold on, let me get back to that real quick. But I have had to shovel driveway for people that I did not know, and shovel a driveway for people I did not know, and it was annoying. It is what it is. Take a look at that Tenora Riven there, Matt, and you tell me if that's half decent. I've rolled it, as you can see, a couple times. I'm not getting what I want out of it. The reload speed isn't bad. I like the fact that you almost have like a Fever Strike or whatever, isn't that the other one for the primary? And 90% multi-shot, so it's like split chamber as well. I would have liked something more on the lines of that. But at the end of the day, you know, this is actually a pretty interesting one right here. This Bala Riven that I got. The fact that you can just keep making weapons for it is just fantastic. Yeah, I guess I would say so. Sorry about that. See you, buddy. Take care. Have a good holidays. Be safe. So what was I saying here? I apologize. I wanted to actually show you guys something here, and I can't remember what it was. I'm sure I'll remember it at some point. Let's go back and make sure that we are not missing our opportunity at... Oh, here we go. Torment is on the map. I still need some stuff. Let's get it on. So for you guys that are in the chat, my thought process is this moving forward. What I want to do is maybe get a Friday and Saturday stream going. Same time every week. And just do it kind of like we're doing it right now. Put it on a number of different topics. Maybe talk about some lore in the process. Just, you know, do whatever feels right for the day. I also am going to try to include a Destiny one as well. And let me just say that although I am focusing almost completely on Warframe at this point, you know, I did Destiny for, you know, almost a solid year with YouTube, and it's definitely something that I wouldn't necessarily mind continuing on, but the important thing is that they have to do something with that game to warrant getting people to actually play it. I think some of the shortcomings that that game has is like all they need to do is look at Warframe for a lot of different things to just kind of change the perception of the game. And if they ever get to that point, you know, I'm going to try to keep the channel between, I think, both games. I think, wow, everything's all around me. I think trying to do one game is hard because, you know, at the end of the day, like, you just never know what's going to happen. I found that out, and I'm hoping that it doesn't seem like Warframe is in the same position. Ow. Come here, you. Which is a good thing. They see. Oh, okay. Yeah. Stay frozen. They seem to have a real eye for their player base. In fact, I would say that is their main focus, which makes this game even more impressive, and I would say more enticing, or at least it should. I don't think enough people know about how the developers do kind of communicate with the community. And I think the major thing for me was whenever I saw the focus things that were going on, like whenever Cetus first came out, I shouldn't say focus, I should say the Ostron standing. When Cetus first dropped, the grind on it, and it's still pretty bad, mind you, but the grind on it was just insane. It just seemed like getting standing in with the Ostrons or even with the Quills, like just the way that it was all set up was like really tough. And not to mention, like, the bounties were bad. You know, you'd go through all those bounties and you'd only get one reward. And what was it, within a month? D2 is super, super boring. It is super boring. Like, I made mention of that in one of my videos, that there is so much shooting going on in that game. Like, you don't do anything but shoot. It's just shoot, shoot, shoot. There's no change up at all in the gameplay. The abilities are just take forever to generate. So it's like you're basically firing a primary weapon for the whole game. You know, they don't do any variety. Like, there's nothing in there. There's, I don't know, the fact that Warframe offers you the ability to fishing, to mine stuff, like, it might seem mundane to a lot of people and kind of stupid, but to me, like, that's what makes the game great. The fact that you have all these tools, you know, sitting at your fingertips. You can shoot people if you want with a myriad of guns, like ridiculously awesome guns that are super creative too, by the way. You got that. You have all these abilities that, you know, more and more they're starting to synergize together, so like you can really kind of get a good idea of like, once you pick a frame that you really enjoy, like you can start to dial in on it, really figure out not only like how the abilities themselves work, but like taking the abilities and working them together to really like unlock the potential, you know, of, you know, whatever frame you're using. And they have that with so many different things that it's just like, that's just a whole new gameplay that you can have. I've said to a couple of my friends that, like, there are Warframes that I don't even use weapons for. Like, there's no need to. You can just sit there and use their ability, Excalibur. Different mods for different builds, exactly. Like, that's another thing. So you get your stuff together. You get your Warframe in a good place. You know, you've kind of gotten yourself to understand the synergies between how it plays and, like, how you want to play it at the same time. Whoa. And then you go on a mission and you pick up some brand new mod that you've never had before. And now the game completely changes again. Because now you can, like, redo all of your stuff. You know, like, I'll say, how about the first time that you get something like a Prime Continuity or Prime Flow or something like that, where you've probably taken your Warframes and you had them build up a particular way, and now you have to redo everything. Excal's the best for the way of life ability. I love that thing. And it just, you know, kind of, I know I'm kind of going between topics here, but it just kind of goes to show you, like, in Destiny, their ability for the Warlock is the Dawn Blade or whatever, which, you know, let's be real about it. It is the Exalted Blade. That's what that ability is. However, whereas I can take Excal and do an entire mission with that on, like in Destiny, you get 5 seconds of it, 6 seconds of it. Like, that's just not enough. It's not enough of a break between shooting. You know, it's just, I don't know. It's still amazing to me that this game, like, didn't get any traction. Like, when the developers first went to try to make this, that, you know, that they couldn't get a yes from any major developer. Like, it's just crazy to me, given what this game has become. I don't know. It's a real shame. But at least our act of notoriety, I guess, that it deserves. And stop me if I'm wrong on this one, but I feel like, again, with Warframe, one of the best things that could have ever happened to Warframe is the fact that Destiny had such a terrible, terrible launch, because now, laser sight, that's not too bad, because now you're in a situation where, look how many, Warframe deserves all the love. And I'm not just talking about from a game perspective. I'm talking about the whole way around. In an industry nowadays that is so full of just greed and corruption, I feel at least, it's nice to see, like, a group that's puts everything out there, is totally transparent. Again, you go back to buying things in this game. Like, you can buy so many different things, but at the same time, you know exactly what you're getting. Not to mention, like, just because you buy an item in here, it doesn't make you a god. Like, you got to work with that item. You're gonna have to figure out how does this thing play, and furthermore, on top of that, you need to have the correct mods to make that thing. So it's not like you can just go out, buy a weapon in the market, walk into a mission, and it become, you know, you're just the best thing ever. That's not going to happen. You still have to level that weapon up. Might have to throw a few forma in it to, you know, to be able to handle any of the mods that you were lucky enough to get, or, you know, buy, or however you go. Like,
your job is to distract the enemy while a fellow
I don't know. There's so many layers to this game. It's just so much fun. And its speed is just gorgeous. It looks beautiful. The abilities are just... Here's a question for you guys that are watching.
Life support has been cut off.
Have you ever had a situation in Warframe where maybe you went with either a new gun, like a new weapon, or a new Warframe, and you started playing with it and just started laughing at how cool the thing was that was happening in front of you. Like you didn't have any experience prior to that. Like you're just using it for the first time, and it's just doing just crazy stuff. And you just sit back and just laugh because it's fantastic. I mean, to me, that's like what makes this game so much fun. Like, okay, here, that right there. Oh, there we go. There we go. Look at that.
Life support incoming.
Oh my goodness. You see what I'm saying? Okay, Atlas, nice. Atlas's first ability is so funny. Oh my god, it's amazing. Like the triple punch is just fantastic. And when you do it in like a big group of people, I'm like, oh man, I'm gonna miss my place here. Where you at? I gotta try the Amprex. I have not made that gun yet, and it's definitely something that I am like super interested in, especially because I think I've gotten a couple mods that I feel like I can use it pretty well. I would like to get Argon Scope. Yes, you can. Well, you can punch pretty much anything into Oblivion with Atlas. Like I said, I mean, I think probably with Atlas, the most fun to me is whenever you get into like an area where there's like a nice tight corridor, and there's all kinds of stuff coming through that corridor, and you can just walk up to that narrow area and just start spamming your first ability with Atlas, and just everything just gets pushed, or ragdolled into the wall or something like that. I don't like how slow he is, though. I wish Atlas was a little bit quicker. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not a big fan of frames that I have to augment their speed. And it's funny that I should say that, given that I'm using Frost right now. But Frost, for me, is different because I can use Frost in any... I mean, does somebody have an amp? Yeah. You want the Detron Riven? Really? You'll trade that? I would trade it. I would do that trade. I would do that trade. After the stream here, maybe we'll figure out a way to get that done. I mean, if that's what you want. Yeah, I know he is a rock, and he plays the rock so well. Like I'm not saying he doesn't. I'm totally on board with what Atlas has got going on. He's just so slow. It's just so slow. Hey, what's up, Nathan? So guys, do me a favor, in the comments right now, what I would want to know is who is your favorite frame? Who's your main?
Tenno, prepare for life support.
Sounds good. Sounds good.
Life support activated.
I want to know who's the person that you take into your most serious situations. You know, be it a sortie, if you're into the like high-level survivals, anything like that. Hey, how are you, Strain? I want to know that, though. For a couple reasons. I'm interested, one, but more importantly, I'm kind of interested to see who's people are taking in and why that. Whoa, okay, and why that is, because as I mentioned before, I've been kind of moving around frame to frame to frame to frame, and I'm open to suggestions. Suggestions. Nidus. Okay. Yep. Yeah. Mesa. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So, also, I want to know why. Froster Trinity. Oh, Trinity? Nice. You are the team player. I can appreciate that. That is cool. That is cool. Everybody wants to be a damage frame, you know, so the people that are willing to, see, I'm not even paying attention to the game here. The people that are willing to do that and, you know, be that energy person for everybody. I'm just going to do this. Chroma. Rhino.
That should keep you going for a while.
Chroma got like a whole new life here with Cetus, with the Eidolons, huh? Is that... Am I understanding that correctly? I mean, remember, I haven't been in the game as long as most of you guys, but what seems to me is that, like, Chroma was awesome and, like, kind of, like, legendary, and then
Mission complete.
the Eidolons came. Oh, hydraulic crosshairs. Great. Yeah. Rhino's awesome just for that. Octavia's amazing. Octavia's like... Okay, so my opinion is Octavia may be a little overpowered even, because it doesn't feel like there's anything that she can't do. You know, especially if you get into a situation where, oh, you know what, guys? Let's do something here. I'm going to play you my song, and let's see if you guys are interested in what I got going on. Maybe we'll play with a couple frames here just to see. Yeah, I guess I'll show you guys some of my builds. Don't laugh. Don't laugh, because, you know, some of them aren't the best builds. But, you know, they're not bad. What? I guess we're playing. The terror list. Yeah. See, okay, so that's what I was going to say. Octavia is so strong. Like, why am I in... Oh. Why am I in the... Why am I here? Whose dojo is this? Hello? It's not a bad build? Okay, cool. I appreciate that, because, like, okay, so that's where I'm at. For you Warframe vets, here's where I'm at in my Warframe progression. I've gotten all the frames now, and I've picked up a good many of the... Why am I in somebody else's dojo? Is this my dojo? This isn't even my... Okay. So, and now I'm going to have to start putting Forma into my Warframes. Most of my Warframes only have at most one Forma. My weapons are different. The weapons, I have quite a few different things going on here. You know, like...
If I may say, operator, your chosen
back here real
Warframe.
quick. So you can see, like, I got 3 Forma in the Ferox, 3 in my Heck, 2 in my Paris Prime, 4 in my Bratton. You know, so that's one thing. But if you go into the... Now, check this out. Yeah! I'm like, wow, what am I doing in this dojo? So as you can see, like, Excalibur, the only thing I formatted on him was the aura slot. That's it. Yeah, well, I mean, there you go. I think once you get to a certain point, like with your, and correct me if I'm wrong on this, but I think once you get to a certain point with the mastery rank, it starts to lose.
Marked on navigation 10.
It's, you know, the desire to go out and do it, because, you know, you just violence. So we're on. So it's not as necessary. Like, I think most of my mastery rank came from just getting frames and ranking them up. My favorite weapons so far in the game are, and I think a lot of it has to do with the Riven mod that I got, but the Ferox for me, just because it acts like a sniper, doesn't seem to have damage fall off.
everything in.
with Vile Acceleration, you can get it to the point where it's almost like it's a pretty quick charge to shoot it. And for me, throwing that staff into a big group of people and having them all congregate around then allows me to use my second favorite weapon, which would be the Axe Stiletto Prime. I use those things all the time. All the time. Axe Stiletto. You know, so I've noticed that on Chroma too. I am lacking in my Chroma build. I'll have to show you that after we're done, but I mean, don't get me wrong, I'd like to get to 24, but as we're all talking about here, like it just feels like once you get to 13, 14, we're now, you know, all the weapons are unlocked for the most part, and the only thing you're really getting is additional mod capacity sometimes with some of your opening weapons and Acolytes. See, I've never even had the opportunity to get Acolytes yet, so this is probably not the best Octavia map here, but I'm gonna play you my song anyhow, and you guys can tell me what you think of it. It's kind of like her song, but I like rocked it up a little bit.
Scans indicate our target is in the vicinity. Find them.
Oh, he's gonna kill me. Yep. See, I'm just screwing around here, not really paying attention, and that's what happens. Not to mention, I will say that my resonator ball did not do anything. I think we got it. Ooh, Hema. I have that sitting in my foundry right now. We're having a really rough time with this guy. There it is, right there. Okay, so you see that little flourish at the end that I put in? The reason why I did that is so I can guarantee that I can teabag my invisibility. What the heck's he pointing at up there? Oh yeah, it does good work. It does good work. Let me get this. Alright, sorry I'm lagging behind here. Actually enjoying talking to you guys more than I play. Oh, that hurt. Nope. Okay. So that's the song. I appreciate that you like the song there. Like I said, it was a shrapnel shot. That's actually different. That's seems to work pretty well. Yep, that's it. That's what that. So like I have a whole here. I'll real quick before we go to the next one. Let me just show you the. Let me show you the Manticore. You know what's going to happen here, and then you can tell me what you think of this. That area right there, that's where I go invisible. Like if I can't do it on any of these other measures here, all you gotta do is just spam the button. You're gonna get it there. So that's pretty much how that's what I did. So We're gonna try one more time
Well
with
put together,
old
operative.
Octavia.
Now get out there and cut down.
I love Octavia. She's so much
And
fun.
make the Lotus proud.
Violence. Come on, baby. Who? What am I? What am I going for with violence again? What's violence's main? I know it doesn't have bladed rounds, but I already have that one. There's a good one that I'm missing. There's so many mods in this event here. It's hard to keep track of which one, who's who. So let's just hope our RNG works out here this time. That's what we're going for. Maiming strike. That's it. That's the one. That's the one. Give me the maiming.
Target located. Bring them in.
Oh wow, that was fast.
The capture target
Wow, that
is
was
vital information
okay.
that we will need to extract. We need our subject brought back alive.
Get him? Yeah, you got him.
Excellent work. We'll interrogate the captive back at base. Your part is done here, Tenno.
No, doesn't that look good? Blood Rush. Yeah, I did get Blood Rush. I got that one. Got Blood Rush and Body Count, which made me feel pretty darn good, I gotta tell you. Because for the longest time, like especially, if you've joined the game within the last, 7, 8 months, whatever, 10 months, like when you go to any video and you start looking for builds on melee weapons, every single build, you got 3 of them? Man, so lucky. Where the hell is that? Oh, why are you always chasing after me, man? No. No. Stop chasing me. Stop it. Stop it. I think I'm shooting him. I can't tell. Yeah, we got it. Okay, cool. That was a nice quick one. Body count is kind of right. Okay, so there's Jagged Edge. Thank you. So tell me about these gladiator mods, because I have one gladiator mod so far, and I'm not I'm not really seeing all the benefits of the mod set ones yet. Like I get that there is a benefit in them, and the primary, like the one that gives you enhanced criticals, like, is definitely cool. But it seems like you give a lot out to use those. Like, you have to sacrifice some really good mods in order to get the bonuses, and like sometimes I'm not really 100% sure that the bonuses are like worth. Right? Would melee. Yeah, well, I mean, yeah, that would be. I need to get that. Range strike. What focus schools are you guys using?
Mission complete. The captive has been escorted to the extraction point. Well done.
If you don't mind me asking. I'm personally going with Zeneric, obviously. Really? What melee weapon are you using, Cypher? Zaw. Nice. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. I didn't even bother looking because I'm guessing I probably got sharpened bullets again. Did I get the sharpened bullets? Real quick, guys, I gotta show you something. So I made, well, I guess we're playing again, but I made the Stick of Destiny. I guess we're playing again. The other one I called Darling Picky. Okay, see, I need to get into Naramon too. I have Matter Eye fairly leveled up, but I haven't even started Naramon. Okay, so here's another question for you guys. You're willing to indulge me your information.
You are here on
What
capture.
frames are you
You must
putting
find,
your lenses
capture,
in?
and extract our target.
Corpus have tech weapons. We'll need to be careful.
Hey. I mean, I'm going to be trying to grind this
We
game.
cannot let our target know we're
I
here.
have been
Track
grinding, and I will
target.
continue to grind.
Target located.
Oh, nice one shot. That's what I like to see. These mods are just taking a really long time
Has been escorted to the extraction point.
to
Well
pick
done.
up, I'll tell you. And you all the Hydroid Prime. Saren, yeah. Are you getting good focus from Hydroid? Neja. Hey, look, there's some Hydroid right there as we speak. Speak of the devil, and he shall appear. Jeez. Yeah. I'm getting a lesson in how far back in the game I truly am right now. I've never seen damage like that for a melee weapon. Depending on if I get a good critical hit with the Ferox, I can get into the millions damage. But that's about the only weapon. Nova. Zephyr. Oh, you guys are opening my eyes here. Like, I didn't... Okay, so maybe I'm not understanding it completely correctly. When you get kills with your frame, like when you have the focus node activated, that whatever that little yellow thing is that pops up, I thought do you only get the ones for the kills, or is it for everybody's kills? Because like some of these frames you guys are putting, I'm like, Zephyr, I don't think of her as a damage frame. I didn't. Maybe I'm just wrong. Where'd you go? Oh, yeah. Yeah. I like the punch through the Ferox has. Big time.
Mission complete. The
15,000
has
isn't
been escorted
bad,
to the
though.
extraction
You know?
point. Well done.
Hey, look at sharpened bullets. Really? Okay. So that changes. So then Nova would be really good for focus farming. See, like I specifically didn't put one in Nova because of the fact that I thought I'm gonna try a different frame. Oh yeah. Prime pressure point. I'm not saying Zephyr isn't fun. I just I haven't been able to make out like her damage potential. Like I did pick up the Syndicate mods, but I haven't really used them. I heard that, and again, this is just me being a noob, but I heard that Zephyr was supposed to be in line to become the next
You are
Prime,
here on
and
a
then they
capture
decided
mission.
not
You
to.
must find, capture, and extract our target.
Okay. So it was like, is Crit king, or is Crit kind of having a comeback here? For the longest time, everybody, like all the videos that I watched and stuff was talking about like how status is king, status is king, status is king. And then it seems like a lot more of the mods that they're coming out with are more crit based. So I don't know, is like damage 2.5, is that what we're going to be dealing with? Like, more, maybe like a balance between crit and status. Where are you going, sir? There we go. We're going to see how Hera does against the Acolytes here.
Well done.
Can we maybe get him to, like, chain him up there a little bit, stop him from moving? Frost is really good at that. That was actually the main reason why I was using Frost, because boy, you can just sit there and if you throw yourself in the globe. Oh, that guy just, okay. Throw yourself in the globe and then you can just keep freezing the Acolyte. Seems like at least slows him down a good bit. Sometimes you can get him to stop altogether. Here we go. The question is, where do we go? Oh, you're coming after me. And better. Yes. 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 Stand there. Ah. There we go. Ho, ho, ho. That was great. I'll have to maybe just doll up old Harrow in some Christmas colors. You know, keep it festive, keep it real. Ooh, where are we going? Whee! Crit does more damage over. Oh, I will tell you, Harrow is a lot of fun. But again, Harrow kind of like is on the same lines as, hey, shrapnel shot, yeah, is on the same lines as Trinity in the fact that, like, Harrow is super fun, but boy, can you, like, really get screwed when you do, like, especially his third and fourth. Like, if you go and throw his third down and you want to get, like, extra kills, if somebody from your crew just comes in and wipes out a big portion of what you've done, like, or like of the enemies at the time, it just completely ruins everything that you've attempted to do up to that point. Krustra. Well, here I got the. I'll show you mine here while we have a second. So we got the Stick of Destiny, which again I haven't really done a lot of work, but we got that Riven mod. That's not bad. but I'm just running, you know, conditioned overload, prime pressure point, a lot of slash, a lot of puncture, and then I have a corrosive build going there. And then I don't even know if I've played with this one since I maxed it out yet. Let's see. Am I gonna be embarrassed? Yep. See, I haven't even played with it yet. It needs so much work. I'm gonna have to put a 4-minute in it just to play with it, just because I need that dash. So that one's a work in progress, and it's my only dagger.
Stand by while I analyze the intelligence profiles of the
The
group.
Stick of Destiny, yes.
Not a number. Did the operator enjoy this witticism?
Alright, so here's what we need to do. I think it's very important. Let's maybe go red, right? Is this a bad idea? This might be a bad idea. I just want to get the nice Christmas theme, you know, just be real nice about it. That red looks absolutely horrible there now. I want to go green. We're going to go green. We're going to go green. We're going to go green. Get a little red in there. Oh, yeah. Oh, my God, is that ugly. That'll work.
A fearsome appearance.
Thank you, Ortis.
operator.
I
You
appreciate that,
strike
buddy.
terror in your enemies.
I thought so, too. You know, that's what I was kind of thinking. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to put them attachments. Get that going. Just real quick. Just a nice, quick... Oh, God, this is going to look terrible. It's like a terrible Santa Claus. If you want to trade, let's can we do it after the stream is over? I'm just, you know, because it's gonna take up time here. Look at Hera's skins that are coming. What? He's got a skin coming? Not like one of those deluxe skins like the other ones. They're so cool. Oh man. Yeah, because like I have the chrome one, which is, I mean, you know, chroma looks so good with this skin on. It's almost a crime. You know what I'm saying? And then obviously you guys saw that we got the frost thing going. I mean, look how awesome does frost look right there. Like, take the color out of the way. I'm just saying, it looks like an old style knight or Batman, maybe. I don't know, but it's good stuff. Like, if they could make a Hero one, something like that, yeah, I'm definitely on board for that. This Hero looks like, here he looks like he'd be like a Catholic priest for Christmas. I'll have to check that out. I didn't even see it yet. So, still waiting for old Torment. And what's the last one called? I guess there's Misery. And who else are we missing? Are we missing anybody? Torment, Misery, Violence. Violence. So, just waiting to see that. See, look, a perfect example. We got to have a format. We have an open slot. I can't deal with open slots. Like most of all my frames, I have the Exilus slot unlocked just because I look at it like there's a whole slot just sitting right there, you know? We could probably do something different with that too as well. I'll tell you what, we're gonna.
Excellent armaments, operator. Please return covered in blood. Safe and sound.
Here we go. It's on. So have you guys been grinding the acolytes like I've been, or do you most you guys already have all the mods that you need, and this is just like a situation where you're just kind of running in and doing them periodically? I know for being the new person here, wow, I have played so much. Oh, good point. I forgot to put Helios on. Thank you for reminding me. Thank you for reminding me. That is awesome. Look at his elf boots.
The enemy is at our doorstep.
Am I using the darling
Must
picky?
defend our
Oh
equipment
no.
Until reinforcements arrive.
Wait, what is this mission? Is it a... Oh, it's a defense. Yeah, don't go out there yet. No reason to. There's no reason to. Don't start it. Please don't start it. Please don't start the defense. Oh. Just one-on-one? Stand there. Just let me kill you. Oh, like it's only holding it for like half a second. But that was enough. Okay. Alright, now we can do it. Now we can do it. Yeah, that's a good call. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Whoa. Oh, we got frost in here too? Nice, nice. And now we're done. Nice, nice. I just bought plat. I just did. I just did just for that reason. Just because it was super discounted. I was actually going to wait for the Mirage Prime Access to come through. And I was going to get the 90-day affinity and credit booster one. But then I realized that, like, I'm probably not going to be leveling as much stuff up now. So I ended up just going with the discounted, like, the $50 platinum one or whatever it was, which is super good deal in my opinion. I don't know, there's something about this game that, like, maybe this is the evil portion of it, but, like, I don't feel bad about spending money on Warframe, like, not at all. Like, I feel like, one, I'm supporting a company that I believe in. Two, like, everything that I'm being given is what I would consider a fair deal. Like you just mentioned there's no loot boxes, so, like, when I do spend, you know, platinum, or real money, however you want to view it, I know what I'm buying with it, which is huge. You know what I'm saying? Like, with how things are nowadays, it's such a shame that, like, you can't you can't even buy what you want in a lot of games. You know, and I'll keep going back to Destiny, but there's other ones. You know, any game that essentially has a loot box structure to it, like you can just spend all kinds of money trying to get something and never get it. I mean, again, Warframe doesn't put you through that. You know, you want something, and if it's, you know, not something like a prime weapon or something like that, unless it's in prime access. But past that, it's, you can just buy it. You can do what you want with it. It's not going to break the game. I don't think there's anything in this game that you could purchase that would give you what I would call a significant advantage over anybody else. Other than maybe the time aspect of you not having to take the time to grind whatever thing that you bought. But even then, you know, most people are going for the prime weapons and stuff like that. And you can't buy those with just straight platinum unless they're one of the things. You know, one of the prime access. So yeah, I've seen a lot of the scamming going on in trade chat. But what I will say is, I mean, I think the onus has got to be on the person as well. Like, you know, keep your eyes out, because it's like that in everything in the world. You know, there's a bunch of people that just want to scam you. They're not looking out for your well-being or even the idea of a fair trade. They want to try to get what they can. That being said, having the ability to, you know, have a trade chat where you can interact with other people, get the stuff that you want, especially if you've just been grinding on something and you just can't, you know, you can't get it.
That's the last of them.
Had that happen a couple times where it's, oh, perfect example is I'm missing one piece for Valkyr Prime. I have been constantly back and forth trying to get this one piece. Every single time I get the relic, I refine it up, I get it ready to go, I go into the mission. I've never once had, I think it's the systems. It's whatever one is the more rare of the systems or the chassis, but it just never drops. So I'm sitting here with 3 pieces, just waiting. I've probably been waiting for, yeah, if you want to get in there. Well, after this, are you on? As soon as we're done with this, yeah, if you want to join in, you can. I actually, maybe after this, we can get a little crew together with the people in chat.
The enemy is at our doorstep.
I'd be down for that.
We must defend our equipment until reinforcements arrive.
Let me just get through this one thing, and we'll set it up right after. Maybe that'll be something we can do moving forward with the streams, too, if you guys want to get involved in that. That's cool. Give me that sweet gallium. I knew you were going to show up here. Oh, I thought I got him. Oh, that was beautiful. Yeah.
We fought with honor.
I love that stuff. That's the best, whenever you can just get somebody in a corner and just blast them. Like any of the bosses, Sargus Ruck to be specific there is like if you can get him all nice and frozen up, so he's barely moving. That's a good point. What did he spawn into? Mm-hmm. What characters you guys gonna come in here? Who else? Who in chat? I'm basically I'm gonna need 3 people. So who wants to get in? It'll be the first 3, I guess. Ooh, what's wrong with his back? Oh, there my dogs go. Oh, knocked over. Sorry, I had to calm the ruffians in the house here. Ooh, like a red crystal. What's that? Is that a... Oh, that's his dog. Alrighty. So, oh, okay. I think I'm using that same melee weapon still. I wouldn't even bother using. Look how cool that is. I wouldn't even bother using like the 3 or 4 right now. It just seems like because it never works out right. Let's see if we can do it this time. Load her up. Okay. Okay, that didn't work too bad. Yeah, that's good. Okay. Yeah, well, that was like creepy looking in the back there. I didn't care for it at all. Okay. So as soon as we get done here, yeah, that'd be fun to bring some people in. Let's set this on up. See if we can't grab some mods for everybody.
We're done here. The extraction team will take over from here. Time to evacuate.
Hey, hydraulic crosshairs, great. That's really great. All right, everyone. Why won't it let me do this? All right, is everybody on right now? Let's see if maybe we can get a few people in. We're gonna have to do some. That's what I did. Look at my ship. I got one there. There's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. There's another 4. There's 19. Going back here. I think there's 2 on the walls back there. Yeah, look, there's one right. There's one right over there. And run right there. Look, even my little tenna is ready for Christmas.
Enjoying the view?
And then you got the front. You know, it's just an Ayatan buffet, right? Okay. So guys, maybe what you could do for me is find me on Xbox. I think that'd be maybe the quickest way versus me doing all 3. You guys can find me on Xbox and send me a friend request. My gamer tag is the same thing as the channel, the D Siege. It'd be THEDSIEGE. And we can all get involved. What do we got? Face, Cypher, and Divine. Is that what we're going in with? Like I said, just send me a friend request, and that way I can get everybody in at the same time. And then we'll go farming. That should make it a little easier. Did he just have his third ball out there a second ago? Did you guys get these invites? They coming through correctly? Yeah? Nope. Hello. Did everybody get the invites by any chance? Hoping. No, it's just gonna be easier to do it this way then, I guess.
New alert marked on navigation, Tenno.
Did everybody else get those invites? I think you have to send invite. Oh, you do? Alright. Boo. Why can't you can't send it through just the regular game? That's just so much easier. Where are those messages at? I can't even get anybody to show up on my friends list. You know? Yeah, but I can't get anybody to show up on the thing. For some strange reason, and I don't know why. Because I just added a couple of you guys, did I not? That's what I thought I did. The new Xbox thing is so stupid. The way that they have everything set up. What were the names again? Let me get them. Let me log in. Yeah, it's odd. Like it's just not it's not working correctly. Sorry for the delay here, everybody. What was that? What was that? Okay, there we go. There, that's even easier. Failed to join session, not found. Maybe that helped. Yeah, I don't get it. What's going on with all the... Okay, so let me ask you this. Has anybody else been having issues with like the game connecting with other people during this latest event? I've been getting booted from games. I have been getting like you'll basically start up into a thing to go after these guys, and then like it won't even get to it. They'll just kick me back out to the screen. This is pretty weird if you ask me. I don't understand. Boo. Why won't it let us all play together? I'm sorry, guys. It doesn't seem like anybody can join my session. I don't know what the story is, but fortunately at this stage of the game, I don't want to restart the Xbox or everything just because I'm in the middle of a stream, but man, that would have been fun to play with everybody. Maybe we need to set that up for next time. Let's just do this one more time. Why are you not even coming up? Why is nobody coming up on my Let me try this one more time. Okay, let's see if this works. It's looking good. It's looking good. Well, it's looking better. Where is it? Something awfully screwy going on here. Look at that. I know you guys are watching it. It will not let me join. Okay, so just for the sake of the stream, guys, and I don't mean to disappoint, but at least for this stream, maybe we'll just keep it with me doing public. But for the next stream, we're going to try to figure out how we can get everybody playing together, because that would actually be a lot more fun than just doing randoms constantly. I don't know what's going on, why I can't seem to connect any of you guys, but it's not great. It's not great. So, real quick here, guys, just let me throw something at you again. I've kind of touched on it a couple times in the stream so far, but would a Friday, Saturday stream work for people? Like, this would be a consistent thing every Friday, say Friday night, Friday evening. This would be Eastern Standard Time, mind you, but be every Friday evening, and either Saturday in the day or in the evening, depending on what people prefer. Like, I'm good either way on that one. And again, I do apologize. I'm not really sure why we can't play together. It's kind of bugging me right now, but I didn't make the game. Next time we will. Next time we're gonna do it. Next time that I have my stream, instead of doing random people, we'll just first 3 people that come into chat and want to join in. That'll be the team. So that'll be how it works. So if you guys want to play with me in the stream, just try to be here. Like when I put the time up or whatever, just try to be here as close to the beginning as you can. We'll get our crew together, and then that'll be what we do for the rest of the time. That sound like a good plan? When you hear it from Harrow, is it better? I don't know. He just looks so damn sexy. So I think what we're going to do, guys, we've been, what is this? About an hour and a half now into the stream. We'll probably do a couple more here, and just because it was I was on public, and maybe you could see again, maybe I was screwed up at the time, but I did kind of move it over to public. Okay, so the reason why I'm keeping my profile hidden as far as being online is mainly because of the fact that when I don't have my stream, or when I don't have my profile online, I get a lot less people sending invites and stuff like that throughout the stream. So usually when I stream, I try to stay offline just for that reason. That might have something to do with why we can't do this. So for the next stream, I'll try to show online here and just let the people that typically invite me to games and stuff like that know that I'm not going to be available for that. But that is the reason why I normally do it. All right, let's check that out. Oh, I didn't even know you could do no limit. I didn't even know that was a thing. I mean, does that help? Violence it is. Does that really help? Oh man. I don't really want to do an excavation. Much better. That'll do. That'll do. You bet you absolutely can. I'd love to see it. You know, it's going to be even cool whenever we finally get the ability to go into each other's ships. That is going to be so neat. Has anybody seen the Apostasy trailer thing? What's happening with Space Mom? Has anybody else seen this yet? Okay, I'll take a look at that here in a second. Am I doing this on my own?
The infestation has corrupted all life here. Let's clear it out.
Okay, that's how I like to do it right there.
I'm still detecting
That's why I
a
use
lot
the...
of infestation activity.
I know, Space Mom does have braids. It's crazy. Space Mom's got braids? Yeah, I'm not going to give any spoilers as to what happens, but I mean, other than the Space Mom has braids. But then again, probably could have made that assumption anyhow. Hopefully. I just want that quest, and I want fish. I want fish tanks. Oh, that was another Hera for a second there. With like a half modded melee weapon here. Still do pretty good though. Oh. Little so-and-so. Took away my abilities. Oh, buddy. That is what it's all. Okay, so I thought Frost was good for these Acolytes, but I actually think Hera is better. Yeah, well, I think in the end you're going to probably get the same blue balls that we all get with this quest. That's the one thing I will say. Like, it's
concentrations of infested blood.
I don't know. You just have to see it to truly understand what I'm saying. But boy, it was a interesting thing, if nothing else. New weapons too. I think somebody else mentioned it in the chat that there's a new Tenno shotgun that looks super cool. Like, really neat. Uh-oh, looks like we got some Juggernaut in action. Alright, let's see how this works.
That did it. Here comes the Juggernaut.
Alright, bring him out here. I wanna try something. Are you gonna die? No? Where'd he go? I just saw him running around. Okay, what just happened? The Juggernaut didn't do too well in that particular one. Like, I just basically sat there and watched him die. I was expecting to get all kinds of super critical enhancements right there with his 4. And again, so that just goes right back to what I was saying before about Hera. The one issue that I have with him is, like, you set up for these great situations that are going to be, like, you know, really game-changing. You know, oh, man, I'm going to get tons of critical chance, or I'm going to heal a bunch of people, or I'm going to get... I'll have a bunch of energy for everybody in the group. Energy for everybody. And then you go and you do your thing, and by your time you're done, there's nothing to do. There's, like, no enemies. There's nothing. I know I do have to wait on console. How are you, Dante? Merry Christmas. Hope your holiday has been wonderful so far to this point. Continues on past that. Appreciate you joining me. Appreciate everybody joining me. I know it's Christmas Day. You got stuff to do. Everybody's going to house. If that's, you know, what you practice, you go and do your thing. So I do appreciate you spending a little bit of your time with me today.
Another successful mission.
Watching me get sharpened bullets over and over again. So I think I'm going to just call this stream Sharpen Bullets. Whew. Or Shrapnel Shot. Either one. It's up to you. But we did get some pulsating tubercles, whatever those are. Alright, so I want to see this thing now. All right, let's check out this. Did you send the pic? Yeah. Let's see this. Are you just about to make my orbiter look bad? Holy God. I like your... Ooh, look at the face on that Atlas, too. Wow. That's a lot of statues. Divine, exactly. That's exactly what I'm talking about. Like, you get yourself so juiced up, you're like, yeah, it is on. Like, I'm about to do this thing. How is Warframe? Maybe I'm not understanding the question, Dante, but do you mean like on console? I mean, if you just get the good thing... Oh, wait, no, I don't want to do that one. No. The good thing about...
Everything in orders, operator?
The game is like... It's not gonna require you to wait for a sale or something. It's completely free if you... Hey... Look here, buddy. You're not going to do the things that I want you to do, then I'm getting out of here. Speaking of, let's just do something real quick. Two things before we go any further. First, very important. Helios. 2. No. Yeah, let's use the Arcane Stick of Destiny. I think that's the way to go. Okay, so you're just going to want to go, if you're looking to just download the game, if I'm understanding that correctly, just going to go to the Xbox Store and just search for Warframe, and it's going to be a completely free download. Everything's free. I mean, what you're going to end up doing is, and Chad, back me up on this. Like, I think the main thing is don't spend your opening platinum if you're just starting up. Don't spend your opening platinum on rushing items. That's what I did. I didn't have any. I had no frame of concept, you know, of what platinum was, and the fact that it's not technically earnable in game. I mean, I know you can go into the trade chat and you can make tons of platinum there. I get that, but yeah. You're going to get just a little bit of platinum to start off with. It'll do you quite well if you use it correctly. But if you use it like me, it'll be gone before you know it. And then you won't have any left. Yeah, save it. Exactly. Buy slots with it for weapons. Buy slots for Warframes. The only time... Here's a thought, though, for everybody. The only time that I feel that buying a Warframe might be versus just stand right there. Versus grinding it is when if you want, say your opening frame is Mag and you want Excalibur or Volt, or you pick the combination there how you want to do it. If you get a half off as your like your daily tribute, if I'm not mistaken, it's $20 or 20 plat for a Orkin reactor, right? And then is it 12 or 20 for a Warframe slot? The point of where I'm going with this is essentially if you get a half offer, especially like a 75 offer, considering you can buy it in the market and at the same time get the Orkin Catalyst built into it with the Warframe slot. Oh, God. Stop. Let me get my ability. He's going to kill me. I knew it. I knew it. Wait, where'd he go? Oh, did I just screwed that up, didn't I? Am I the only person? Oh. What happened to the guy that was in the group with me? Well, isn't that something else? Did I just not screw the pooch there? I thought that there were 2 people in the group. Didn't I see a guy in the beginning? Do I have it on public? Oh, well, it doesn't matter now. I messed up. I'm a bad Warframer. Man. I don't like losing it. I didn't realize I was going solo here. I knew that they ran away when you died. The only thing that I thought that there was another guy in the mission with me. What was that? I was under the impression that that person was right behind me. Oh, get out of here. Juggernaut 2? Man. Alright, we're doing it. We're doing it. You know he's coming. Get off me, you little goofy thing. Not a lot of damage, huh? Yeah, 41%. Oh, really? I thought that we waited. Alright. Alright. I'll take on the Juggernaut solo. I'm scared. Maybe a little.
Here comes the Juggernaut.
Alright, Mr. McJuggernuggets. Where are you? Oh, I see him. Oh, goodness. I see him. I see him. Get away from me. Stop it. Ow. Ow. Nope. God, I suck. just not 100% that Hera would... See, if I had my frost for this guy, I think I'd be okay. I was putting all that stuff on. Oh, no, no, no. No. Nope. Get out of here, you little electric thing. Stop it with all the toxin. This is crazy. Run! I don't run. I'll die very stupidly, but I won't run. Oh, what are you doing in there? What's going on in there? What is all that green stuff? Did he just toxin me from like 3 rooms over? Oh my god, that hurt. That was painful. Oh, great amount of bullets on that thing. Nice. All right, baby. Get out of here. Oh, whoa. Okay. Nope. Okay, this is turning into something I didn't want it to do. Oh! Oh, did you see that? It'll give 20 health as you shoot him. Okay. Did you watch? He like literally played through. Oh! Oh! That didn't work. Just give me my bullets back. Take some energy too if you don't mind. Oh, come on, you guys. You have to admit you're enjoying watching me die here. So I'm just going to keep... We're going to play this out. We're going to play this out. We are going to do this. I see you back here, you little bastard. Oh. Oh. No. Nope. I know what you're going to do with that. I know what you're going to do with that. You know, aren't they like under his belly? Where'd he go? Where did he go? Where did he go? Where did you go? Where did you go? Don't shoot me from like 5 miles away. Oh! What the? That wasn't even the Juggernaut. Oh yeah, it's on now. Oh, no, 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 no. Nope. 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 Do not hit me through the wall like how I know you're going to do. I can't. Nope. Oh, this is like the most dangerous game right here. Where did he go? Where did he go? Oh, he's up in the... He's in the ceiling. Did you see that? Oh. No. 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 Oh yeah, it's on, baby. I think I got one revive left. I'm just waiting for him to run up here. Where did you go? What the? Wait. Oh, yeah. Give me this pulsating whatever the hell it is. That's what I'm talking about right there. Woo! Yeah, you might have hit me a couple times. You got me. You hit me a couple times, but it's cool. I beat him. I beat him. I'm not necessarily sure that Harrow is the best way to go against Juggernaut solo. I'm not sure I would have ever taken that. No, those are my guys. I'm forgetting that. All right. Nice and easy. Okay, okay. I thought this thing had punch through. Yet. Whew. Watch me like die, like some mundane thing is killing me here. Do we break the ranks? And they're beaten or whatever, even though every single time Space Bomb actually says that, they keep coming at you. There we go. One more. One more for good luck. Two more for good luck. Well, let me through the door, please. Thank you.
The enemy is broken. Well done.
All right, guys, we did it.
Extraction.
We did it. I do feel a sense of pride and accomplishment. You know what? I didn't have to pay for any of it. I didn't have to pay for any of it. PS4 got the Orbiter update? Whew, that felt good. That felt real good. I appreciate you guys standing behind me there. That was it got a little scary at times. Wasn't really sure of myself. Okay, so I might do a stream highlights vid, but if nothing else, I'm going to make the stream available. The only reason why I might not do it for this particular stream would be because I'm working on 2 videos for you guys right now in a row. So that's kind of like my main focus, but if I can get what I want to get done after the stream's over today, obviously, you know, we have Christmas things to do at some point today, but if I can get all that done, and I want to try to have a video out tomorrow and either the day after or the day after that, so it'd be Tuesday and Thursday uploads. If I can get everything done that I want to get done, I will go through and try to cut some of these up, but if nothing else, like I said, what we will do is the entire stream will be available. So you know, if you do want to kind of come back and check it out, or, you know, see Divine's incredibly huge set of Iotans sitting in some poor portion of his orbiter that will never be seen again, you can go do that. Do you like that? Isn't he pretty? Oh, see? It was kind of a throw together thing. Hey, thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, the Destiny thing really is, it's bugging me more and more every time I play it, because I can tell you guys this right now. I spent $100 on that game sight unseen, but I basically did it because, you know, I spent 2.5 years playing Destiny 1, almost 2,000 hours in the game. I will send you a message as soon as I'm done with the stream, guys. But, you know, to get that game now and to play it and see how kind of like hollow it is, not to mention, like, I'm sorry, like, I can't see it any other way. The game was developed around loot boxes. Like, that was the primary focus of the game. I can't see it any other way. And because of that, maybe it will be good in a year. But the problem with Destiny is that here is the main thing for me. We're always here. We're always here with Destiny. It's like, you know, people are, oh, it's going to be good. The next update will come on. It's going to be great. You know, oh, they're going to fix this. Oh, they're going to fix that. Yeah, I know. The Eververse thing, especially, and that's like the worst thing. So we're yelling and we're moaning about how the game is and how, you know, there's nothing to do. And then they come out and they always say the same thing. Oh, you know, we're listening to community feedback. It's all good. We just want to, we're going to have to go over. We have ideas about how we're going to fix things. But that's all you ever get is ideas. Yeah, guys, if you ever want, if you're interested, just add me on Facebook. Everybody that did add me already, or not Facebook, sorry, on Xbox Live. Everybody that did add me, I'm going to go after the stream and I'll make sure I add everybody in. But, you know, if you see me on, if you send me an invite and I don't pick up, or, you know, something like that, just understand that most of the time whenever I'm online, and I don't, look, his back's all screwed up again. And his, I don't get back to you. It's usually because I'm recording. So, ooh, that was nice. Ooh. But other than that, I'm always looking for people to do a run. Vault run, that is. You're right. You're right. Community feedback. That's exactly what that means. It's like, okay, what do we need to do to make you guys be quiet and not, you know, like not say anything. You know, just accept the game for what it is.
Excellent work. We'll interrogate the captive.
And that always seems to be the thing. The fact that they don't do something like what DE does, where they actually, no, I haven't fought any ghouls yet because we didn't, you know, us console peasants, we don't get all the good stuff early. So here we go. I'm not even sure what this little side conversation is going on in the game right now, but yeah, so that's exactly my point. Like I bought the $100 version of it, you know. I got that stupid weapon that came with it, and like that was supposed to be like a thing. Meanwhile, I've never even used the weapon that came with the legendary. Hey, where you going? Getcha. Yeah, there you go. Ferox packs out a lot of heat. I will tell you that. My it's right there. Look, Dante, look at the void, or white void has my thing right there. That the D Siege is my actual gamer tag. Oh, it's okay. No, you don't have to worry about it. I'm not mad. I'm just there's like good and bad things to being on console with Warframe. Obviously, the bad is that we don't get all the stuff that comes out like right away. But what I think is the good is that we get to, like, the PC gets to work out all the kinks. You know what I'm saying? No, not the Cold Heart. That one's actually not too bad. I'm talking about that sword, the legendary sword that you got. You know what I'm talking about? That, like, if you did the whatever that version, the legendary version or whatever the hell they called it, you got a sword, and that sword was like obsolete, I think, before I even got a chance to use it. Like it never played a factor in any of my gameplay. In fact, I think I just upgraded. Oh, nice! Did you see that? Oh, dude, that's like the ultimate troll right there. Look what they did. Yeah. I mean, and like I was saying before, like with DE, they have these dev streams where like it's a constant thing. It's not just like okay, we have a new DLC or update or whatever coming out next. Let's have a dev stream. It's like they just have them just to keep having them, just to keeping people in the know about stuff. Look at this. Mania has entered the game.
New alert marked on navigation, Tenno.
I am excited, I think. What am I looking for Mania, guys? I can't even remember. And yes, the Ferox is basically a Lanka on a stick. I got Blood Rush. I got Blood Rush a bunch of times. I got a bunch of Blood Rush. I got a bunch of body count. No moaning or complaining about that. It's getting that rare mod that's become kind of an issue. Okay, so I don't think that D2's ever going to go back to 6v6. What is with my Sandana? Why? Look, it's on his like face.
And extract our target.
Oh, okay. But I don't think we're ever going to see 6v6. And I'll tell you another thing. I don't think that we're ever going to see random rolls. How did I get in here?
Target located.
I don't think anybody's going to see. We're going to see random rolls back in that game. Buddy, what are you doing?
Excellent work.
All right, so I haven't done anything in this quest so far.
Your part is done here, Tenno.
But I think that the game is pretty much set up how it is. You're not going to see 6v6. I think you might see. I think they talked about having Rumble in there, like, you know, the free for all, which would be great for a lot of people, I think. But at this, no. Oh. Can you shoot the water? No? Did we just one-shot him? Stop shooting me. Weeping wounds. Well, I'll tell you what, though. That's okay. That's okay. Because it's not like I'm not having to grind enough crap here already with the other rare mods. So if Weeping Wounds is the only good one and it's a rare and it's got a 22%, chances are we're going to get that one fairly quickly. Which I like that. Because Argon Scope, I don't think is coming. Which makes me even more sad, or at least fearful, for the idea that you just know, Maiming Strike is going to be just as difficult. All right, buddy, I'm coming. I'm just talking to the stream here. You know, maybe I'm not completely focused on the task at hand. But where were you all at whenever I was fighting the Juggernaut? Not you guys in the chat. Weeping Wounds is... Yeah, Malice gives you Argon Scope. Yeah, we're getting... Doesn't... And then, if I'm not mistaken, then the last one, Violence? Is it Violence or Misery gives you... Yeah, I think it's Torment gives you Argon Scope. Because I was going to say, I think, if I'm not mistaken, Malice is... Yeah, I was going to say, Malice is almost dead. I should have just done the Kuva one. I like Gara, personally. I like Gara a lot. Her fourth ability's fun. The first ability is actually really fun if you use the sweeping one. Like there's like she shoots like the ice pick out of her hand or whatever, but whenever you just kind of sweep it across, pretty good. Of course, again, I don't have a lot of experience with Gara because I've just been moving around from frame to frame. In the past like 2 weeks, I picked up Equinox, Ivara, Atlas, Gara, and Mesa.
We're here to find our target and bring them to the extraction point.
So it's like at
Happy
the end of the
hunting.
day, I've been just
Corpus technology won't be
collecting
enough to
these
stop us.
frames, and I haven't really had a lot of time to. What am I doing with my life? New
Target
does.
located. Bring them in. Excellent work. We'll interrogate the
Well, I like
captive
this
back at
crew
base.
here. They're
Your
just
part is
they're
done.
doing all the work for
Now,
me. Purple flame. Did anybody else see the screen flicker? I thought I saw some flickerage. La, la, la. Yep, yep, yep. Okay, everybody, where are we located at? Just make sure. Just make sure. I'm not sure I've killed anything yet. Doo-doo-doo. Okay, yeah, so I'm the other way. Wait a second. Did we... I don't think we fought the guy yet. Did we? Oh man, now I'm starting to get... Oh, now here we go. I was gonna say sometimes you can just get lost because it's like I can't remember. Did they show up yet? Did they not show up yet? Okay, what you mean? And there we go. Okay. That was nice and tight. I love tanky frames too. The Cephalon fragments? Oh yeah, they're is that what you're talking about? Or I mean, are you talking about like the story of Orden Karis? That you can I'm like 2 or 3 Cephalon fragments away from being able to actually hear the story. Which, like, I'm so excited. Now, I'm one of those people, I'm like a lore person, so I couldn't wait. I actually had to go online and watch it, you know, already. But there's something about seeing it in the game. Yeah, like, I want to see that. I want to hear that story from old Orden. Or Ordis, I guess, now. But as you can see, like, what am I missing? Sedna. Looks like I got at least 1 on Eris and a couple more on Sedna, and then I'm done. But that story is one of the coolest lore stories in the game. I mean, I thought that was just so neat. Not to mention And I hate to keep going back to my Destiny Warframe comparison thing, but
Operator, the system needs you.
one of the things that
You begin
I
operation.
appreciate about the story for Warframe is that they actually go and explain a lot of the things that are going on. Like, first, you know, the fact that there's the story in there showing who Ordis was, how he came about, why he has this like weird secondary personality that keeps trying to pop out while he's just talking normally. That's all covered. Spoilers, well, I won't get into them, but the second dream basically tells you where where your character came from and how it came about. And so they keep taking things that are important to the story and they talk about them and they explain them to you. I don't want to make the story up myself. This isn't my story. I want the developers and the creators of the game to explain to me how the story is and how it makes sense and why I should care about the people in this universe, because that's for me, that's how I look at every story. I don't just set out like a set of guidelines and say, okay, look, it has this, and that makes it good. I look at movies, I look at video games, stories like that, for how are they going to make me feel. All right, Dante, hey, thank you for joining. Have a good night, and we'll talk to you maybe in the next stream. If nothing else, make sure you send me a request there, okay? Have a Merry Christmas. But, just getting back to that, like, I want to know how each scene, how each cut scene, how the stuff that happens in the story, the words that are coming out, the dialogue people are talking about, I want to know, how is that supposed to make me feel? Thank you, Divine. Appreciate you stopping by very much. Have a Merry Christmas. Take care of yourself. And like I said, should have that next video out in the next day or so. Okay. All right, we're gonna do one more round with the acolytes here when they show up. And then I'm probably gonna end up stopping the stream after that, guys. Not so much that I don't want to keep it going, but unfortunately, being Christmas Day, there's all kinds of things that have to be done. I have a family Christmas thing going on and whatnot, so I guess not unfortunately. Fortunately, it is Christmas, but I'm going to go in this door. Let me in. Let me in. Let me in. But I hope you've enjoyed this so far. Like I said, this has been a really good stream for me, at least. I definitely want to do more. So what we'll do is after I get done with this and with the video, I'm going to set up an actual stream schedule for you guys so that you'll know if you want to come hang out, play. Like I said before, what we'll do for the streams moving forward is when you get in, and please just try to bear with me on this. I'm going to do everything I can to get the first 3 people in, but it's only what I can see and what I can't see. So at the end of the day, like, if you don't get picked, I'll try to get you in the next one. But at the end of the day, I really like the idea of the rest of us getting to be able to play together. I think that's cool. Yeah, I know. Let me in. Let me in. I just want to see. I just want to see the stuff. Oh, yeah. It's on. Mania time. So here's what I will say. We've been streaming now for a little over 2 hours. And I haven't seen one rare mod. No one rare mod yet. I have to be completely honest with you. I know what it looks like in there. I couldn't wait. I couldn't wait. That's not my personality. Like if there's a piece of lore or something super cool that happens, like I need to know about it right away. So I have to tell you, I know exactly what's behind that door. I'm so excited to get into that room. Is it just me again? Oh. Actually, usually
we'll need to strike and move.
the Acolyte usually like shows up right away in the defense missions. Let's see if I can get like maybe one more person to join. That would be great. It's like the first run of Mania. How come nobody's in on this? How come the game wouldn't let you guys connect with me? Crap. You know, if I do this, you know what's going to happen. If I push this button, it's going to spawn, and then the person who comes in is not going to be able to help me out. Let's live dangerously. That's what we do. Look at the Sandana again. What is going on there? Hello? See? Oh, shit. Hello? I know it. I hunt you. Isn't it obvious? Oh, he just like teleport. Oh, he does switch teleport. Oh, no, no, no. Let me go. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I can see our plat going away real fast with that room. Real fast. Like, I may have to become an active member of the trade chat, even though it's something that I've tried to stay away from as much as possible. Like, I think the thing with the trade chat that I don't like is the fact that there's no set prices on anything. And I'm not saying that's a bad thing. What I'm saying is that... Stop it. You just never know. Like, I've went into the trade chat before and tried to sell, like, veiled ribbons, and like 1 week they were like 50. You could get 50 platinum for a veiled ribbon. Like, it was like maybe two months ago, and then I went in and I got 50 platinum for a new ribbon, and then I go in like maybe a couple days later, and somebody asked, I said I have some veiled ribbons I want to sell. I give them the price, and they like laughed at me, like ribbons had went down like 15 platinum per ribbon over the course of like a week, and I wasn't trying to be like a jerk. What I was just trying to do was just get fair market value. Look at that. Oh, fair rocks. Oh, it's not really doing anything. Yeah, there we go. So good. But yeah, so that's the main reason. Like, I don't like I want to pay fair price. I want to pay fair price, and I want to sell at a fair price. I don't want to be a jerk or anything. And Warframe.market, like, we have a Banshee or something? Oh no, what is it? Warframe.market is great for getting like a kind of an opening price, I suppose, but like it just doesn't seem like it's always on board with what everybody else is saying, and it sometimes it's even behind the times as far as like what the current price is. Ribbons, they're just really hard. Like, it's hard to sell. Yep.
Or the Tenno.
Yeah. I've even though I am quite the newbie, I have made sure every single time that Burrow has had Prime mods that I at least buy 2 of them. Doesn't even matter what the mod is. Even if it's something I'm not necessarily going to ever use, I don't really care. Like, we all know what the value of those things are. But at the end of the day, that's the main thing with the trade chat. I guess like it's just one area that I'm just not really so excited about. I love it in concept, I really do, and like so many games could use that. I guess so many games probably have that. The only game that doesn't have it that could use it that I know of is probably Destiny. But you gotta, you know,
I will consider what I've learned from
it's something that's gotta be there though. Just with how hard it is to get stuff in the game and whatnot.
Very impressive, Tenno. You held them all
Oh,
back.
there's a new one.
Time.
Catalyzer link. All right. I think that's not very good, but 10% status chance for aiming for. You got weeping wounds. Oh, lucky. We're gonna go for it again. Violence is here too. I'm getting these acolytes all messed up. I'm getting them so messed up. Here's another quick question to the chat, guys. How has the quality of the stream been? And be as brutally honest as you can. Oh yeah, I know. there's quite a few frames that can do that. That press 4 to win, press. Yeah. I feel bad for, like, whenever you walk into a mission, like, especially a defense, and there's a Banshee in there, like, you already know what you're getting yourself into. You might as well just, I mean, unless they don't have a good build, which is possible.
disgusting monstrosities.
Or they don't have that Syndicate mod. That seems to be pretty important, too. Yeah, well, let me have some of that, man. What do we got? I was gonna say it's gonna be right here. Goodbye. Okay, good. Thank you. Thank you. The reason why I'm asking is because I got a couple notifications during the stream from YouTube here saying that it wasn't coming through right. The stream health was bad. More importantly, everything I'm going through right now is wireless, so I wanted to see if that would suffice or if I need to figure out a way to hardwire everything in. And if you're telling me that the stream looked good, that's all that really matters. Alright, so let's see. Come on. Weeping Wounds is what we want. Guess I'll have that too. So this is going to be a quick spoiler here, but I just want to gauge some reaction. One of the next lore videos that I want to do, I want to dig into the Man on the Wall. What do you guys think about that? Yeah, I could do that. I could definitely do that. In fact, moving forward with the next stream, maybe I'll switch it up all the time. I do have quite a few things in here. Put in there. Eris. Eris is exactly what I'm using, by the way. Keep calling that. Yeah, Saf, I like that idea too. Maybe what I'll do is for each mission, we'll switch up the frame, maybe a weapon. I'll show you the build. You guys can give me your opinions on it. Maybe where I can better the build. Or, you know, if you don't have a build that you're happy with, maybe I can help you out there, you know? Just kill all these guys, get them out of the way. Yeah. There you go. The man in the wall is Snoke. Well, at least Snoke has some kind of backstory then, if that's the case. Because boy, I came up wanting in at least who he was or is, you know. Here's a quick little I guess tidbit of how my video is gonna go, or at least the idea behind it. From what catalyzer link again. From what I've seen of the lore, I feel like, follow me on this one, the void itself is an entity. Like, and the reason why I say that, for me, the most telling thing is when you take into consideration the stuff that happens. Is it void base? Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Peacemaker is ridiculous. It's comical how broken it is. I mean, I'm not saying it should be nerfed. I think it's fun, very fun. But to me, it's almost comical how broken it is. But anyways, getting back to the man on the wall thing. At the end of the War Within quest, when when the entity kind of makes its presence known, there's some lines. I wouldn't mind some stuff on board. Did you see the expansion on Vahek in the newest comic? That's pretty cool.
Defend the cargo until
But
reinforcements arrive.
Be on guard for the ancients.
this entity, I used all of the positives. Like I got full positives. I'm not gonna. Anybody that's done the quest knows what I'm talking about. People that haven't, you want to stay in the dark on it anyhow. But at the end it said something to the effect of, "Did you forget? You owe me." And to me, like I'm really getting the vibe. Oh, he's not dead? I was gonna say, what the hell? I was really getting the vibe that the Tenno Vahek's the actor behind Vahek, I don't necessarily think he's what I would call a strong actor, but that dude puts his heart and soul into being Vahek, and I love him for that. But at any rate, like, I just feel like, is it possible that I feel like the reason why the Tenno came out differently than all the adults is because they weren't given the chance to barter. No, stream resumed. Oh, see, again, it just must have kicked out. Did the stream come back up for you guys? Is it back up or not? Okay, I don't know what happened there. See, well, maybe I need to consider some hard wiring. We'll see. But from what I said there, do you see what I'm saying with the man on the wall? Like that there's something I think there's a legitimate reason why the Tenno were given what they were given. And I think that's going to be a major plot point at some point down the road that we're going to have to make good on that deal. Oh, okay, well then I'll just keep the thing. Stutter every now and then, okay. Well, I definitely see what we can do about that for the next one. I'd like it to be like a nice, easy stream to watch the whole time. That's the goal.
We fought with honor.
Okay, so Void, that's another thing that I love about DE is that there are no professional actors or actresses. Like, you can tell, like, these people, this is like a labor of love for these guys. And that's saying something, especially in today's, ultra corporate. Hey, I want to turn my thing down here. Throw it. Ultra corporate atmosphere that you see with, like, so many of these games. Like, look, it doesn't matter what you think of Warframe. You at least have to admit that it totally holds its own with any AAA game. Yes. Yep. Mm-hmm. Dark Knight Metal. No, I have not. What is that? Yeah, Megan is the Scream of Valkyrie. That's what I'm saying. Like, like Rebecca's the space mom. I mean, it's like, I love the fact. Oh, really? Ortis and Teshinor? Who are they? And if so, they need to like quit that. They just need to find 2 other people in the area. Yes, that's what I'm saying. Tenno could be some sort of gateway for the Void. Exactly. Oh, that's weird. It could be, Ezekiel, it could be that I have the thing going so that whenever I speak, the audio it gets lower. Yeah, I could see. Oh, I guess I'm playing again. But yeah, honestly, if Ortis and Teshin are actual real actors, I would have them get rid of those 2 actors and find 2 people that just work in the game somewhere. Like, they're developer, they have something going on there.
Defend the cargo until reinforcements arrive. And
just go back to, because you can just feel it. Like, you can feel how important this thing is for them. Hey, let me get my powers back. Yeah. They're all great. I mean, they're not great in the fact that, like, their voices are incredibly polished and they're obviously like good voiceover people or anything else like that. They're just good in the fact that, like, it seems like they're just giving their all, for a game that they love. And like, that to me is just so, like, it just makes the game that much more enticing to play. And especially with everything that we're seeing from so many AAA publishers nowadays, like, give me these smaller development companies over the larger ones any day of the week. I'll take it. Like, I'll take it as long as that company puts out a quality product. Tal Regor, his lines are just, they're like near genius. I'm starting to get excited now. Would you look at you? Would you look at you? Oh, too good. Too good. God, I hope they don't. If anything, if I was DE right now, I'd be doing the exact same thing that like publishers like CD Projekt Red and other ones that don't use loot boxes are doing, and literally shoving it in the face of the people that do. Like, that is where I would be at with them. Because it's a huge selling point for a lot of people. A lot of people have been burned by AAA gaming. And to have the opportunity for like a smaller company to put on a game like this that's this vast. There's so much crap in here. If you're a player that takes any time off, maybe I'm wrong on this, you guys can tell me. But if you're a player that takes any time off, any significant time off from Warframe, I'd say like a month or two, you could literally be coming back to a brand new game with all new stuff, completely new mechanics. You know, if it's just recently, like, you'd have a whole new thing with focus to deal with. You know, now we have the Cetus thing. You know, that's a whole new. You know, I never feel like I can ever catch up. I've been grinding this game now for like almost 6 months. I play every single day. Sometimes 4 hours a day. Sometimes longer, like 6, 7 hours in a day. I didn't see that. No. No, but again, that's what I'm talking about. Okay, that might actually have something to do with it, because when you're in the Queen's vision, or the Grenier Queen's vision, like whenever you're talking about your father, he says the same thing. He says, "Look out there, kiddo. It's like something is staring back at us," or something like that. So yeah. The dad could have something to do with it. Or you could also make the case that the man in the wall took the characteristics of the father, because it might be something that the Tenno could
Let's go on the offensive.
Easily like communicate with and not feel like completely like unfamiliar with, maybe. But that's the beauty of it. Face, that's what, yeah, exactly. So you come back to Warframe, and like almost immediately you're slapped with so much new stuff. This is like what I would call the hobbyist's game. Like if you play Warframe and you are into it, you pretty much know that this is like a life for game. That could be that too.
Reinforcements available.
Okay, can we do it?
Now or continue fighting.
Heck no, sharpen bullets again. Oh. Please, with the sharpened bullets. Yeah, it is. You know, I got a story, in reference to Void's comment there. No, actually, to Ezekiel's comment. I know a guy. I know, well, he's technically a kid now, but a kid. But what are we doing here? Okay, that's fine. His parents are well off, very well off, and he was using the credit card of the parents basically to play some game. I can't remember exactly what game it was, but all told, he spent $10,000 on microtransactions over the course of 1 month. And his parents basically came up to him and they said, "What is this?" You know, they handed him the bill, and he's like, "Oh, well, it's just for my game. It's stuff I need." and his like dad was like,
Our position.
$10,000 worth of things you need.
Go until reinforcements arrive.
And apparently the dad took the game off him. Like, that was it. He couldn't play the game again. $10,000 in 1 month. Can you imagine spending that much money? I think he's stuck in his thing. He's taking a beating. Yeah, there we go. There we go. So, again, I have no clue. But, I guess if you're in a situation where there's no... And I think that's the problem here, is that there are many situations in our society where there is no check and balance. Like, for whatever reason, the kids just have kind of carte blanche to do whatever they want with the credit card and whatever, and they don't have a concept of what a lot is or a little is, depending on what the family has. Like, if the family has 4 or 5 cars and just money everywhere, like, the child might not have any concept of oh, hey, we can't spend this. Like, they see a thing on the screen, that's what they want, and they. Oh, I'm sure. I mean, it's I don't even know what that calculation would be, but what's the best plat package? Is it like regular price 150 for 200 platinum, I believe, something like that. So I mean, even if you weren't getting the deal, like, but again, that's my point is that they don't have a concept, they don't understand. Obviously, because, I mean, for most people, spending $10,000 on a video game is like the definition of ludicrous. But all the kid knew is that he wanted stuff. Oh, yeah, well, I mean, it's completely the parents' fault. It's completely the parents' fault. And, the publishers are preying on that. They know that people aren't, people are more lax with that sort of thing. Not necessarily like, especially, a lot of kids get what they want nowadays, and not necessarily earning it. But I don't 100% blame the children if, in fact, they've never been taught that you have to, earn this stuff and you got to work for it. And like, in my last video, like, that's what I said about Warframe. I think what makes this game so incredibly addicting and great is the fact that when you go and you look around and you're starting to play with people and you see somebody with an Ivara or somebody with a Harrow or somebody, with an Equinox, like, for the most part, you immediately appreciate what that person has put into the game. I do, at least. So I love that about this game, that you don't get everything right away. Even when you do get stuff, you're still forced to kind of wait on it. Like, if you get say you get, see, there you go. I mean, that's still a lot of platinum. Can you imagine? What would you guys do with 268,750 platinum? What would you do with it? What would you buy? Like, you could let your imagination run wild. For most of you guys, I bet there's not enough things in the game to buy with that much platinum. You'd be gifting stuff out. Yeah, so with this dude, I think he's actually, well, almost certainly. The point of the story is that's a lot of money. And I think, and to be honest with you, like, that's not the only person that I know of. Like, there's another person that I heard of a similar situation from my little brother last night. It wasn't as much money, but it was still a significant chunk.
Zephyr, let's go home.
I bought Mesa too, because it wasn't so much that I was hyped for. It was just when I realized that you had to wait around for the Alid V coordinates just to have a shot at her pieces. That's pretty much whenever I had to just say no, I can't. That's just too much. Let's see what we got here. No more talking. That's what I thought. Aside from the founder stuff, I mean, again, when you get to that point, like, is that seriously how much Prime Chamber's going for? You could buy a full collection once. Again, though, you'd spend how much of your day sitting in trade chat just trying to figure all that stuff out versus actually playing the game and having fun. Like, if you walked in, you get 200,000 platinum, ready to roll. You're not going to be playing the game. You're going to be sitting in trade chat. You know, getting this mod, getting that mod, just trying to put everything together. I'd rather just play the game. It's a fun game. I just wish that the Alid V coordinates came a little bit more frequently. How about that? Like, they really don't come very often. Maybe is there another place to get them other than alerts? Am I missing something here? Because they don't there's one right there. Okay. But I don't see them all the time.
Visualizing a bloody battle? Me too.
Well, you know, I still want it. Is Prime Chamber a login reward? Is that what it is? Okay, it's super niche. Okay. All right, one more thing, guys. I think coming up on 3 hours, and unfortunately, like I said, I do have to. I think we're coming up on 3 hours. Looks like that. I do have to do my Christmas stuff today, but I want to do one thing. I want to see one thing just to make sure. And I guess I won't go the whole way just to find out, but I want to see. No, let's do it. I want to see if we got anybody scanned enough that we can go into the simulacrum. Oh, it's no longer available. Oh. So, there's no way to get... Oh, that's a shame. I'm not paying that much money. I'm not paying that much platinum for a mod. That's not going to happen. If we got weather on the plains, I haven't noticed it. The other guys that are on... Yeah, I was going to say, I haven't seen it yet. Wait, where are we going? There we go. I gotta see. What would they even be under? Now, see, look at that. I didn't get any of them yet. I did see one. I got a scan for one of them, but I don't. Apparently, we didn't get everything we need. That's another thing I'm desperately trying to do is at least get. Nope. Helios, you didn't do your job. Okay. Okay, so let me ask you this. Where at on this Ferox can I put hunter munitions, though? That's the question. So, as you can see, I'm kind of... I mean, I guess I could replace high voltage, and I would just have toxin. But even then, I need to take... I was just hoping that, what's his name, that Helios would just, you know, do its one thing that it's good at, and it didn't. So what we'd have to do here is oh, really? All right, let's try this first. I hate this on console. You can't just put the number in. Let's just go level 100 and see what happens with these. Oh, yeah. It's not bad. I should have a ton of them. Yeah, look, I got plenty. I mean, it should work. I didn't even notice. Did you see that jump? That was awesome. Let's just try that one more time, but this time I want to put... put two of them out there. And two of them. I did get the, what's the soul widget thing that gives you 2 scans for the price of 1. Oh, they're fighting against each other. Stop moving. Okay, that guy's dead. Okay, I wasn't expecting these guys to fight against each other. I'm not really getting to see how good the Ferox is working here, but I will tell you something. I am liking the damage. Will you move out of the way, sir? We're getting a critical hit almost every time. I'm not getting the enhanced criticals, mind you, but it's not a bad piece of damage, I would think. That's it. Let me check that. Right there. That would be nice. It's weird that they have like the ability to do all the syndicate work in your orbiter, but you can't go to the simulacrum. That would be nice if they did do that. Oh, you know what? Well, what did I just do there? I just pulled something out. So that's what was going on there then. Whoa. Wait. We gotta simulate. I didn't even notice that because of that crit shot. Wait. Get this guy out. Yeah, there we go. Okay, everybody's just fighting everybody now. It's kung fu fighting in there. Just want to see. Yeah, you can see that slash proc hit. Oh, look at that. That's nice. Look at that hit. Holy God, that was it. Oh, beautiful. Okay, I might just have to keep this in there. Look how much damage. Will you get out of here? Okay. What happened there? Did you see that? Let's see that one. I'm not quite getting the headshots. Oh, good call. I didn't even think about that. Oh my God, that was okay. So the Ferox with Hunter munitions and with his 4th active is just sickening. Let's just do that one more time because that was a lot of fun. This one, maybe they won't be fighting each other. Oh my God. Look at that. Like, I know you can't see me right now, but like my jaw is just like wide open. There might be even a little drool coming out on the left side. Maybe just a little. That was fantastic. Those were like ridiculously nice red crits. I just wanna have a little fun here. Oh, whatever. Well, I got enough energy. I'm good. Come on, keep shooting. Well, dude, those are level 125. Look at that. I'm speechless. That was that was a magical moment right there. Now here's that Sandana getting screwed up again. I'll need to try that on the terror list now. See, okay, I didn't understand that I thought it increased your critical chance. I didn't understand that it also enhanced your criticals to, like, I mean, because we were going from yellows to like pure reds. Huh. I think maybe what I'll do is the stream, I'll just call it like the community showing me how to play the game. Yeah, that's a good point. Okay, let's try that. Come on, shoot me. More than that. Come on. I know you got another one in you. Yeah, that was the good one right there. Fair enough. Oh, yes. Chance of critical damage. Oh, crits can crit. Oh. Okay. So the higher, so like if you just get ridiculous with critical chance, like if I were to add like something like an Argon scope into there as well, on top of all that. Oh man, you guys, you got me thinking now. Okay. Okay. I didn't know that. See, I thought that anything over 100%. Okay, so actually, I'm screwing myself with. Oh, crap. Oh man, what do I take out? It's gonna have to be vigilante armaments. We gotta put that point strike back in. Well, let's try it out. I got 8 left of the thing here. Just for right now. I just want to see. This might not be the best weapon because I don't think I have like a ton of critical chance on it. Okay, so crap. I keep screwing this up. Okay, so we want to do that there, and we want to put. Where was that 8 Fury at that I had? Okay, this has a little bit better crit chance. I don't think I have a good build for this. It's not really slicing through them very well. Again, this is a whole new thing for me, though, because I'm not used to doing... everything I've used so far has been status. Like, there's been very little in the way of crit. Unless it was like a gun that was specifically made for critting. Like the Axiomatis I have are... Like, I have those pretty much decked out for crit weapons. But you can see, I'm getting those red crits periodically. It's just not happening very often. That's all. Where are you at? Uh-oh. Oh, shit. That's not good. Yeah, see, I'm just not getting... I wouldn't be using this anyhow. Like, this is definitely not a build that I rely primarily on my... Well, I'm going through that. Yeah. I mean, it's, you know, it's definitely, it's cutting them. It's just not cutting them a lot. Yeah, I don't know about that one. I know about this one, though. He'll probably die. I was going to say. He'll probably die, too. Yep. Thank you for the Hunter Munitions advice there. That's definitely going to be a good one to be using. But, all right, everybody. Well, I think we're going to bring today's stream to an end. I think we've had a lot of fun today. I didn't get any of the rare mods, so I'm not really too 100% pleased on that. But the important thing is that we got to hang out Christmas Day, have some fun. Look for, if you're interested in coming back and joining me for another stream, look for it to be this Friday. I'll actually have a thing up on the page showing, you know, what time it's going to be at and everything, because I haven't completely decided what time it's going to be good. I was actually only planning today to stream for like an hour and a half to 2 hours, and here we're over 3 hours in. You guys have made today super, super fun for me. So I really enjoyed this. I'd like to do it again. So look for me next Friday. If you guys want to add me on Xbox Live, if you have that, feel free. And I'll get back to all you on that. And look for a video out in the next couple days. Okay. So I very much appreciate you guys coming out for this. It's just been a blast. So have a Merry Christmas. Be very careful and enjoy the time you have with the ones you love. At any rate, guys, once again, thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you all in the next stream. So take care, and bye.